Hey there, thanks for stopping by. You are with the Candyman, and today I wanted to share with you guys some Modern Warfare 3 footage. I've had an opportunity to go hands-on with this game for a little bit and wanted to bring you some of my initial thoughts, break down the maps, the weapons, and some gameplay tips and tricks that might help give you an edge. Right now I'm going to bring you some gameplay from Resistance. This is just a regular team deathmatch, and I'm using the ACR with the red dot sight on it. I believe this is the first time that I played Resistance, so I'm trying to get a feel for it here. Modern Warfare 3, unlike Call of Duty Black Ops, is a lot more gun-on-gun action I've noticed so far. You're not going to get a ton of your kill streaks, or excuse me, kills from your kill streaks. It promotes a lot of close quarters, gun-on-gun action, which is definitely a little bit of a change of pace from Call of Duty Black Ops. I myself have noticed I've had to adapt my gameplay quite a bit. In Black Ops, I was used to running around and still having a chance, where in this one you have to be a little more cautious and stay back as opposed to just rushing in. Now, that strategy still may work for some people, but I've had a frustrating time trying to come to grips with. For me, it's definitely not going to work that way, at least initially off the game. Maybe once I get a better feel for the maps and weapons, that may change, but for now it seems as though the best way for me and my advice would be to take things a little slower. Weapons are going to put down the opposition a lot faster. You'll notice then from Call of Duty Black Ops. The hit detection is obviously going to be a little better as well, which I know people are looking forward to, and it's definitely a good thing. But like I said, you're just going to sort of have to adapt your style a little bit once you realize that you can't wander around in the open, and if you're injured, you're going to have to take cover, things like that. Gone is the day where you can take a few bullets and hide behind the corner to gather yourself and run back out. If you have taken pretty much any damage, I've noticed that it's going to take a little while longer for you to recover from that damage, and you're more vulnerable than ever if you have taken damage and you try to get it back into a firefight. Chances are you're not going to take the victory in that. Now, I've also noticed it's going to be a little trickier to go 1-on-2 against two opponents. You're going to have to play a lot more careful and use cover to your advantage, which is one of the things I also have noticed is that there's a lot more areas to hide behind in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Lots of rooms to maneuver around. The one downside of that, however, is that it seems that there's a lot of entry points, a lot of areas where you got to keep your head on a swivel, or you're going to, get caught off guard with someone coming up behind you and putting a knife in your back. Like I mentioned, this is the ACR. I've had an opportunity to use this gun a little bit, and so far I would have to say this is by far my favorite weapon in the game. In this map I'm using just the red dot sight on it, but as I bring this video I have had a chance to work with the silencer as well. I have come to take the red dot sight off and work just with the silencer, and I put kick on that for my weapon proficiency, and I've had quite a bit of success with this. It doesn't recoil nearly at all, and it's a good weapon, I think, as far as a full automatic, and will give you a good chance to put down your enemies quickly and efficiently, especially if you do put that silencer on. As far as my perks that I'm using here, I do have equipped Assassin, Scavenger, and I believe Steady Aim. Like I mentioned in one of my final Call of Duty Black Ops videos, I thought Assassin was going to be a real advantage for Modern Warfare 3, at least initially, and that seems to be proving true. I've noticed a lot of people are using in their strike packages UAVs, and it definitely works to your advantage with the Assassin, as you will not show up on that UAV radar. Like I mentioned, this is the first time playing this map, and just running through some of the gameplay here. As you can see, I'm staying behind a fair bit of cover, sort of proceeding very cautiously, like I mentioned, and that's how I have adapted my playstyle thus far. Just trying to patrol one area at a time, and I found that comes to work out pretty well for me. Here you can see I call on my payload 12 kill streak. So that strategy has brought me some success. Like I mentioned, it's not my preferred playstyle. I prefer to run into the action, but I've just thus far have found that that's not the way to go, at least for me to be successful. I will move in once in a while, but all my moves I try to make calculated risks, if you will. Like right there, sort of got caught off guard with two guys. Saw the first one, but it was too late. Not much of an opportunity to put down two guys if you hesitate even for a little bit. One other thing that I wanted to touch on briefly is that even though in my personal view it is slightly detrimental to have a more aggressive or rushing play style, they still will allow you to do that, and you can still be successful as far as accruing kill streaks with the support package, strike package that is. And they allow you to do that because even though you may die, your kill streaks will not reset. So if you have a 5 or 6 kill streak and pick up 4 kills in 1 life, even though that you go down, you'll be able to pick right up right where you left off as soon as you spawn. The other thing that you might want to keep in mind is that if you do equip Stinger missiles as well, or missiles that will take down aircraft, every time you take a UAV out or air support, you also will get what I guess you'd call a kill towards your kill streaks, and that will definitely help you as well to accrue those. And there's some pretty nice ones when you get higher up there. I've tried out the stealth bomber and the emergency airdrop, and those are both pretty solid kill streaks. The emergency airdrop you have to sort of be careful with because it takes about 30 seconds, it seems like, if not longer, once you call it in to actually have the air support drop the package. So keep that in mind too. If it's something where you are a little slower paced player, let the game come to you and wait to get your kills, that might not be the best kill streak that you want to equip, because if you're not picking that up until you have a team score of say 6,000 or so, you're not going to see the benefits of that package. So just something to keep in mind. But finishing things up here real quick, I just want to get back to the gameplay at hand. As you've noticed, I've sort of taken more of an aggressive approach now that I've gotten some kill streaks. I wanted to try out the Pablo and the strafe run, and the Pablo seems to be a force to be reckoned with, and I definitely look forward to using that. That's going to do it for this edition of Modern Warfare 3 commentary. Hope you found it useful. I'm going to definitely go a little more in depth into weapons, maps, and strategy as I pick it up. If you want to see something specific or have any questions, please feel free to leave comments. Please rate this video if you liked it and subscribe, because there will be plenty more to come. Until then, happy hunting.